Hey, welcome back to the Results Cricket Academy channel. This is the second video. I'm showing you some very basic batting and bowling drills which you can help your children with or your students. So I'm assuming that you have seen the first video where I was showing you front foot defense games for children. In this video, I'm going to show you how to help them with the back foot defense. The first reaction that a child may have who's never played a bowler before or fast bowling before is to run away from the ball when the ball is coming short and it's coming high. They won't know how to defend it, allowing the ball to come to the body. As we learned in the previous video, we use the negative positive approach. So the negative is we put an obstruction right behind the child's foot just to make sure that they are not able to move away from the line of the stumps. So there are two most important things I want you to teach your child or your student. Number one is how to rise up and get tall and play the ball under your eyes. Ask the child to get down in a squat position. So you as the parent will throw the ball with a bounce going above the child's head, where the child has to catch it with their front hand. That looks like they try and catch it above their head with one hand if they can. Some children might not be able to get it straight away, but this will be a fun game to get their hand-eye coordination and also an idea about keeping in line with the ball. Now we move on to the second game. They are starting off again in the squat position, but as the ball is bounced, as the ball rises up, they rise up with the bounce and they catch it under their eyes. They rise up and catch it under their eyes. So now the child has learned how to play the ball under their eyes. Now we play the next game, game number 3, where we are teaching them how to move and to actually play the ball in a very soft way. This is going to be rapid fire back foot defenses. To throw 6 balls, one after the other, in a rapid fire way, and the child or the student will take their stance and they'll play back foot defenses 6 times, but in a very soft way, without a big shot, and they're only going to use their fist. Go back, defend, back, defend. So we're getting back in the position quickly, just so that we can be ready for the next ball. And the child is stepping back and defending, then back in the position, stepping back and defending. So far the child has learned that the first most important thing is they have to rise up and play the ball under their eyes. Now the second thing that we should teach them is when they are playing the back foot defense, they should not just move back, but they should also move a little across. So they are covering their off stump and not leaving it open. So now we'll play a set of games to teach them how to move across and then either catch the ball or play the ball. We'll still use tennis balls, we'll still use the hands. That will look like, so back and across, catch the ball. Back and across, catch the ball. One more, across and catch the ball. So this is teaching them to go across, cover their off stump and receive the ball into their hands. So now we'll continue the game. So this will be game 5. In this one, instead of going back and across and catching, the child will go back and across and tap the ball with their fist. So going back, across, tap. We'll put a cone right in front of them where they have to try and hit this. So they are again learning how to play with soft hands. They go back, across, and they try and tap the ball onto the cone. And so now we move on to the final game where the child can now get their bat. They take their position and they go back, cover their off stump, and now they try and play the defense with their bat, and they have to either try and hit the cone or an object down there to get their points as part of their game. Same as we learned in the last video where they go up and they try and bend their front elbow, try and raise that front elbow up to play their defense. This small technique the child should learn at a young age so that they can get used to it every time they play their defense, making sure that elbow is bent and that elbow is raised up. Try and hit that cone on 1 bounce or 2 bounces. See how they go. Last one and back. So again, as part of this game, you can make it really fun for the child. The children, they love to play scenarios, so you can play test match scenarios for the defense game. Children really love that, and it keeps them engaged and keep them excited for the defense. So as you are helping your child to play their back foot defense, they will make some mistakes at this very early stage of their learning. The first thing they might do is, when you throw that short delivery to them, they might go away from the ball, and that's why we've got this obstruction here. The second mistake that they might make is that when they go back and across, their feet might be too far apart to play that defense, and they might end up leaning back in the defense. When they step back, their front foot should slide as well, so that they are in a compact position and they can play their defense without leaning back. The third mistake the child could make is they go back, but they don't go across enough. So they will end up in a position like this, where their body is here, the bat is here, and they've got a big space. Again, we advise them that go a bit across so that you can get behind the ball and make sure that there is no gap between your body and the bat. So now you as a parent or as a coach are trying to work with your student or work with your child. I request you to be a little patient with them, because they probably won't get it straight away, depends on their age. Make the games fun for them, make it exciting for them, so that they enjoy practicing or they enjoy playing those repetitive games. If a child makes a mistake, don't give feedback straight away. Wait for them to do it a few times, see if they learn by doing, before you step in and give them feedback, or before you give them some kind of criticism. Just wait, let them try and figure it out themselves. But you can set the games up so that they are playing the games, they're enjoying their practice. And I hope you liked this video, and I hope this video was of value to you. I hope the children are enjoying their cricket, and we'll see you next time.